Mom. I appreciate that. So today we have a special interview with a member of the GNN reporter staff that we had sent to infiltrate the class given by Dr. Chenesek. Now, what he's going to be telling us today is going to be telling us what he learned. So, Daniel, let's get started without further ado. What are 3 important global issues you learned about in this course that you would like to investigate further in more detail?
Well, for one thing, I learned that there are refugee camps where hundreds of refugees are cramped into tents where they're forced to live. I also learned that immigrants can be considered refugees. Another thing I learned is that the country the refugees are in doesn't have to do anything for these refugees.
So they don't have to do anything for them? They don't have to feed them or anything?
No.
Wow. My goodness. Some of the things, I mean, I'm sure our listeners are probably wanting to know, but let me ask you what topics were you surprised to hear about while taking this class?
Well, I was really surprised when the teacher mentioned visitors from outer space.
Well, who wouldn't be?
And I was also kind of a bit surprised when one of the lessons was named Disappearances and Torture.
Wow. What, people getting tortured, you mean?
Well, after the lesson was all said and done, it was mainly about how bad the refugees' lives are and how much of a torture it is.
Okay, I understand. And you hate to see people in pain, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how has this class made you a better global citizen, Daniel?
Well, I feel it made me a better global citizen because I know I know what things I take for granted now, like clean clothes every day, or that I can come downstairs to a sink and get a glass of clean water. Okay. Very good. Another thing it has helped me with is now I know that what I can do to help. For instance, I can hold food drives in my neighborhood, or I could donate money.
Well, those are great. Those are great things to do. Those are great. I bet if more people just did those things, I bet they would impact the world greatly. Don't you think?
Yeah.
So, wow. Well, we only have one more question.
All right.
How has this course helped you identify issues that need to be addressed in order to make the world a better place to live for all people?
It has helped me identify these issues by showing me how refugees live and how different it is from how we live. And it's also showed me how we use and dispose of normal things like plastic bottles will affect the future.
Okay. Well, this has been a great interview, Daniel. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, you have a great day, okay?
You too.
Say hi to that great mom and dad for me.
All right.
And also pass on my regards to Dr. Chenesek.
All right.
Thank you, Daniel.